Hello everyone, welcome to this Sims 3 house design video. So today, as you can tell, I am not building a house completely from scratch, but instead kind of taking a house that I've made a video on before and blending it into Plymouth Isle and kind of making it fit in nicely with the world because I quite like this house. Now, this house is Ocean View Villa, and I built it I think 4 years ago in Luna Island, which is a world that James from the Sim Supply made. And I actually really quite like this house, and I've been thinking about how I could kind of, renovate it to fit into the Plymouth Isle for a while. And because it's kind of on this beach here, I couldn't really place it anywhere else but on the beach because of those infamous stilted foundations that I can't remove. Once the house is uploaded to, or I guess once the house is saved in the library, you can't delete stilted foundations. So I had to go on a beach lot, so I chose this lot here, which is lot number 72, and it's actually pretty close to the town center. And this is a 64 by 64 lot, and it's nice right on the water here. Now, this is quite a long video, as you can probably tell. Even though the house's appearance doesn't change dramatically, like the main structure of the house stays the same. I do kind of go through it and update a lot of the colors and materials, and I do add on to it, and kind of second floor I guess changes a lot. But this wasn't meant to be one of those massive transformation renovations like a lot of my previous ones are, where I'm completely making the house magically much better. This was just kind of taking a house I really liked and just kind of making it fit into the world, because I wanted to include this house in the world because it's one of my favorite older houses I've done, just because I think it's really unique and kind of interesting. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to repurpose it, and it ended up taking quite a long time. But yeah, the house ends up structurally looking quite similar. It's just a lot of colors and stuff that change. But right here, I was going to add this garage here, a detached garage, but I decided not to do that, and I rebuild it attached to the house. But yeah, the house ends up having 7 bedrooms and some number of bathrooms. I don't remember what the number of bathrooms is, but it's quite a few. I think the original house had 5 bedrooms. No, actually might have only been 4. I think the original house might have only had 4 bedrooms, so I believe that I expanded it a fair amount. I was going to connect the garage like that originally, but decided against it, so didn't end up doing that. But yes, of course, if you want to download this house, there's a link in the description below, as with all my house builds. And there's also, I'll put a link into the original house building video for this house here. So if you want to see me building Ocean View Villa, you can check that out as well. But yeah, so here I ended up removing that very large kind of turret thing on the front, because I felt like it kind of stuck out too far and didn't really work with the house that well. So that was kind of the main structural change. I also did update the roof a bit, so the roof will fit the house a bit better, but I do that later on, I think. But other than that, the exterior shape of the house stays the same, aside from the garage that I add on. I'm just basically be changing colors. I think I keep the stone the same, but I change the colors, and I change out some of the windows. And of course the landscaping changes as well, but it's not like a super dramatic shocking change. But yeah, so here I am adding the garage. It ends up having a 2-car garage. You could probably fit more cars in there, but I didn't really want to overcrowd it. And here I'm putting in just a bit of a connection there. So the garage is connected inside the house, but then you can also get to it through a little connection there where the dock goes. And of course I couldn't edit the dock or the kind of whole back porch area, because I built it originally on a stilted foundation, and once you save a house to the library, you can't edit the stilted foundation. So yeah, but it's fine. I ran into that problem with the ferry terminal on the wharf, because I couldn't just renovate it. I had to start over because of the stupid stilted foundations, but it's fine. This house, it wasn't a problem, so that's good. Anyway, you can see here the main thing I did is I added this garage to the house. So you got a bedroom actually on the second floor there above the garage, and then the garage underneath, which I thought would be good. And this is actually a larger lot than the house was built on. I think the house was built on like a 40 by 40, and this is a 64 by 64. So there's a lot more space here for me to work with. But, I didn't really expand the house that much. I didn't really want to, overdo it. But yeah, so there's the garage structure. I think, I don't know when I redo the roof at some point. But here I'm just doing some touch-ups. One really strange thing about this house originally is that the two staircases in the entrance, which you may have seen briefly, actually don't connect at the top. So one staircase goes up to one whole section of the second floor, and the other staircase goes up to the whole other section, and they're not connected upstairs. So if you're in like one room upstairs and you want to go to like another room, you have to go down the stairs and back up the stairs, which was kind of silly. So I do change that with this house, with the renovation. The main interior changes happen on the second floor, so that won't be an issue once I rework the second floor. But yeah, essentially I make the master bathroom much smaller because the master bathroom was pretty colossal, and I kind of make some room for a couple more bedrooms upstairs. But right now I'm replacing the kind of salmon colored siding with just this kind of classic New England kind of like wood cedar shingles kind of on the house. Not really cedar, just kind of this worn kind of very light colored wooden siding, which I thought would look quite nice, and it makes the house fit in with its environment quite a bit better. It works with the theme of the world, and it kind of actually transforms the outside of the house. It definitely takes it from looking like a house built in a tropical environment to a house built like in New England, which I thought was pretty good. And I also put some siding here, or this vertical paneling on the front of the garage because of the kind of angled walls there that would otherwise kind of look strange. And here I'm just putting the siding just around the back, the wooden shakes or whatever you call it, just around the back here, just kind of in all of the different places on the house. So the house is just basically the stone and then this wooden material. Well, I guess there's also the wooden paneling on the front as well. But yeah, just doing that, and there's another section here on the back to do. But besides that, that's pretty much it for the exterior wall colors and actually the whole structure there. We're only 7 minutes in, so clearly most of the work happens inside. This is quite a large house, and I think so far the most expensive house in Plymouth Isle. Probably won't be the most expensive one overall, but it is one of the fancier ones, that's for sure. So yeah, it's kind of like in the fancy, well, what will be the fancy area, kind of off of the town center. It's by the kind of houses that are up on the cliffs. So the house that I did a few weeks ago, Cliffhanger, that's actually right out kind of above this lot. I think in some of the screenshots at the end, you'll see it there. And essentially, I have a lot of large lots in this part of the world, so I think it's like 2 or 3. I think it's actually like 2 64 by 64 lots down here on the ocean, and then there's another larger lot as well. And so it's kind of like the fancier area. There's going to be larger houses over here, and this is the first of them. And yeah, so right now I'm just recoloring some of the windows, or actually all the windows. I'm just doing that because they originally had this kind of like yellow wood color. So I didn't really want to have that. So instead I went for more of a kind of darker, more gray wood. So it kind of fits in better with the house. But I think that's pretty much it for all of that recoloring. And what is next? So I guess some floor plan stuff. Originally, this area here in the front was just that turret and it wasn't really used for anything. So I turned that into a bedroom. And then the dining room I make a little bit smaller and actually fit in a laundry room because apparently the original house didn't have a laundry room, which I don't know why I didn't do that, but not a big deal. So I ended up just repurposing a part of the dining room there for a laundry room and kind of readjusting the entrance there. And then this is the way you get to the garage. So you actually go through the through the laundry room to get to the garage. I didn't really want the garage to be connected directly to the dining room like that. I thought it would be a bit strange. But yeah, so there's some stairs, so you can get in to the garage there from the house, and then also I'm going to put on some more stairs later on so you can get into the garage from the kind of outdoor area there. So here I'm going to put in some doors. So there's the laundry room for now. Of course, I'm going to come back and recolor it. I actually think make it a bit smaller so I can get some more space in the dining room. And then I kind of shifted the door where the door was for the study because there's a bedroom now where the door used to be. So there you go. And yeah, but otherwise the first floor layout doesn't change other than that. Now upstairs I created a new bedroom there where the turret used to be, or that tower used to be, and kind of removed that useless kind of open space in the middle so that the stairs could actually connect here. So you can see whether your Sims go up one staircase or the other, they'll be able to still access the entire second floor there. They have to go down some stairs and up, like it's like going down 4 stairs and up 4 stairs there, as you can see, to get to a couple of rooms on one side, but not a huge deal. This bedroom here doesn't change too much. I just kind of make it a little bit smaller. And then the master bathroom here, I ended up pretty much scrapping so I could make a hallway so you can get to this bedroom down here at the end. And ended up, I think it ends up being that size right there, almost, I think, yeah, there we go. And then this bedroom is here, and there's also a bathroom at the end there. And I also create another bathroom where you can see this part of the master bathroom is still there. That turns into a hallway bathroom. And I ended up expanding one bedroom and making another bedroom smaller. You know, some tweaks here and there, but for the most part, they all kind of stay there. I ended up adding a fireplace as well in the house, which wasn't there before because, of course, I built this house in a tropical environment, so, you know, it didn't have a fireplace. But I thought it would be a good thing to have because now it's in a colder place, so there you go. So there's, yeah, that's where I had to make that bedroom smaller there to accommodate the chimney. But, yeah, so there you go. And just adding in closets and stuff everywhere. And things like that. So that's the layout, I think, for the second floor. Oh, there's a new bathroom there. And yeah, so there you go. So there's the layout for the second floor. Oh, actually changing this up. So I was actually going to have a small bedroom there, but I ended up removing a wall and making just one larger bedroom. So here's where I actually changed the roof, because the original roof was looking a little strange to me. So I ended up kind of simplifying it a little bit just so it kind of worked a bit better in my opinion. So just doing that here. And yeah, not a huge, like, it's not a vastly different change. It just flows a little bit better compared to what I did originally. But yeah, there you go. There's the refreshed roof. I have to fix this area here as well because the this kind of roof was messed up when I was I was changing the heights of the roof. But there you go. And okay, what is next here? Just adjusting the roof a little bit more, just around the place, doing that. And I think I do some landscaping and some interior stuff, kind of just like going back and forth and all around. I don't really know exactly the order I do things in because I always kind of don't really stick to one thing at a time. But oh yeah, here's the chimney there, just finishing that off. And oh yeah, I'm gonna put the driveway in now, I think. So the driveway kind of curves in from like where the front stairs are, which I don't do that initially, but I do end up making it that way in the end because it looked a little bit goofy the way I did it originally, which was just kind of like 2 straight lines and then this weird gap in the middle. Didn't really make sense, so I didn't do that, but you'll see what I end up doing in the end. So there's the front walkway, which I had to have some stairs there that would go down in the front there. I mean, I guess they're not necessary, could have just been sloping down, but yeah, this lot is a little bit higher up than the original house was, or than the house, I placed the house down, and it just took the terrain from the original lot it was built on, which was lower than this lot, so there was kind of that height difference. Anyway, there's the garage. I'm sorry, the garage. There's the driveway. That's what I meant to say. And I kind of wanted to look like this car had like the boat kind of thing attached to it, but unfortunately that, well, it doesn't really line up properly, but it's fine. And now, actually, speaking of that boat trailer, I should have put a boat launch somewhere. You know, I guess I still can do that, but I need to find a good lot to put like a boat launch, which I guess would make sense. Because like you have the marinas there, but there's no way to get the boats in and out of the water. Well, I didn't think of that until just now, so I'll figure it out somehow. Anyway, here I am putting in a gazebo. It's just here because, you know, there's space for it, so why not? The lot looked a little bit unbalanced because the whole garage was on one side, so I thought it'd be good to offset the garage with like a kind of structure there on the other side of the lot. And I think we're going to move inside now to some extent. I guess we'll see. I actually start by recoloring all the doors because the doors had this other color on them I didn't quite like anymore. It didn't suit the style of the house, so I went through and recolored them. I had to add in a bunch of new doors as well for all the new rooms. So just doing that here. Lots of doors, so I'm just getting in plenty of doors. Yeah, I almost made the house 8 bedrooms, but one of the bedrooms was so tiny I just decided to make one larger one by combining it with the room next to it. So yeah, basically what I do with the interior is a lot of recoloring of things, but not necessarily scrapping it entirely. I guess you'll see that when we get to it. I thought we were about to get to it, but apparently not. So yeah, here I am adding just like these nice little accents here on either side of these stairs. So end up putting some lights there, just kind of a nice little detail. And also the mailbox, putting in the mailbox right in front of that light post and the trash can over by the garage. And I think I might do some landscaping. Yeah, so we're gonna do some landscaping here. I basically just do all the landscaping right now. There's not too much to do because there's no really backyard to this house. It's just the ocean there. So, mainly just doing some stuff here in the front yard, and yeah, just stuff by the trees here. Just a lot of bushes. Just the same kind of plants that I've been placing throughout Plymouth Isle, of course, just to kind of help make it all blend in nicely. So yeah, basically that's what I'm doing. And just more of that, some more flowers and stuff here by the driveway, just the open, kind of like by the beginning of the driveway there, and some plants and stuff around the lights. And yeah, also some more trees. You get the idea. Just lots of plants and stuff, lots of landscaping stuff. Also putting some stairs in here for the gazebo. It's good to have that. And a bit of not recoloring, just smoothing out the terrain. And what's next? Oh, some plants in the back here, of course, as well, just because why not? And I think I put a tree back there as well. So there you go, bit of a tree. And what else? I guess we're moving inside now. So yeah, as for the entrance, I mainly just recolor things. But again, like I said, this is not a complete gut job where I'm like, deleting all the furniture and replacing everything. A lot of it's just recoloring and tweaking things. So I just recolored the floors, recolored the walls. I'm recoloring the stairs and I recolor the furniture. You get the idea. A lot of creative style employed in this video here. Just so, just kind of changing up the style of the house a bit. But I really like these stairs here and the way that they kind of each go up a different direction. So I did keep that. I just kind of, made it, they both lead to the same place upstairs, which makes more sense. And yeah, just basically going through here and just recoloring things. Got the idea, I guess. So, yep, doing that. Making it kind of, a little bit more subtle. I had kind of some more brighter colors before, but just going through here and just kind of making some adjustments. So I think that's pretty much it for the entrance. As for the kitchen, I think I just have that same stone just kind of carry through into the kitchen here. And I'm just going to recolor the cabinets, but not really change them up or anything. So here just doing some recolor work, and also with the island there. And also going to change out the walls here because I didn't really want the kind of green walls. Well, I think I keep them green, but they had kind of a more tropical vibe to them originally, so I kind of went through and made it a little bit different here. So there you go. Those are the new kitchen walls. Kind of a vibrant green, which I thought was kind of fun. But yeah, here I'm just recoloring the kitchen floor mats and stuff, and the rugs and things, and yeah, just doing some recoloring work. Essentially, it's the main thing happening. But actually not really moving any of the furniture. This bathroom here got a little bit smaller because of the chimney there. But it still functions. I accidentally went into edit town mode there. Happens from time to time, where I hit the F1 key instead of the escape key. But, not a big deal. So yeah, here I'm just recoloring the walls in the living room because I wasn't a huge fan of them. I don't know what I went for in the end. I guess that yellow. No, I didn't go for yellow. I ended up going with like a blue color, I think. I'm not entirely sure. But what am I doing here? I was thinking of having like an open area still looking down to the piano, but ended up not doing that because it just would be kind of goofy. So yeah, but the piano's still there. Didn't end up changing that. But yeah, here I'm just adding in, changing up some doors and stuff. Kind of made that room more of a separate room with an archway there, and adding in some lighting. So I do change out the couches in the living room, but I think other than that, I keep all the same furniture. And of course, I'm going to change up the colors though, because the colors now are kind of strange looking. So yeah, I go kind of like for these nice leather couches, and I think I go for more of a blue color scheme in here, or a more purple color scheme. I guess we'll see in a second. But there's the what do you call it? Coffee table. Yeah, so I go for dark blue walls, and then kind of this kind of blue rug here, and it kind of all started off with that coffee table color, like that blue stone on the coffee table. I was like, oh, I like that. I guess I'll run with it for the whole room. And yeah, so here's just all the recoloring happening, essentially just changing it all up. So there you go, a white bookshelf there, another white bookshelf over there, and changing up the little plants there and these chairs here, of course. I think I went for fabric though. It's kind of strange that they face out the windows, but I guess, gotta have a nice view there. I kind of just left them there like that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the living room. As you can see, just more of a kind of refresh, if you will, than a complete remodel. And here in the bathroom, again, just kind of readjusting it to fit in with the smaller size. And over here, I've decided to put in the stairs now for the garage, so your Sims can get into the garage that way as well. And I ended up going just with a terrain paint floor for the garage, just so it kind of matches the driveway. And I don't know when I do the full garage, I guess not right now. Oh, here's some terrain paint for all the plants outside that I haven't done yet. I didn't even realize I didn't do the terrain paint, but here I am doing it now. So yeah, just the general dirt terrain paint that I do with my landscaping, as you know. So just making sure it looks all nice and detailed here. So just doing that. And yeah, also just some dirt around the edge of the driveway there and the pathways and stuff. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for the landscaping at this point. So now we should be moving on to some other rooms inside. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do at what point, because I kind of jump around a bit. So I guess we'll see it unfold together. But yeah, just adjusting some of these rooms here, I ended up making this one larger room there. But yeah, for the existing bedrooms, I ended up keeping mostly the same color scheme that was there originally. A lot of it was just rearranging the furniture and stuff just to kind of fit the rooms if I changed the size or anything. And here I'm finding some windows for the turret or tower, I guess, because I just didn't get windows there. I didn't put any windows back in yet. So what's happening here? Back in this bathroom. So there you go. Put in some rugs and a mirror there, which is good. So yeah, that's the bathroom situation there for the first floor. And oh yeah, I'm coming back to the kitchen to do some more recoloring. So just changing these stools out so they're a little bit more sophisticated looking, because they all were kind of weird before. And also changing out the colors on this dining table here. And so that kind of is updated as well. And also recoloring these curtains as well. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the kitchen at this point. So yeah, next we're going to move on here to the dining room. So the dining room got a bit smaller there because I added in the laundry room next to it. And it also lost the bay window because I added the garage there. So yeah, there was just some readjustment that had to happen here. I ended up actually expanding the dining room again because it was a little bit too small to fit that table, which I really wanted to keep. So I ended up making the laundry room a little bit smaller because it didn't really need to be that big. So there I could fit the table in a little bit better. And just readjusting the chairs there in the corner, getting the chandelier back in, and just doing some recoloring in here as well. So yeah, again, this was more of a change in this room, I suppose. But, still the room's in the same location, just kind of making it fit in a little bit better with the rest of the house here. So yeah, just doing some recolors here, kind of go for more kind of gray and kind of off-white color scheme for this room. I guess with some blue there with the chairs. And yeah, just getting some artwork on the wall there. I think it's the same as what was in the room before. And I also saved that china cabinet as well and added in some bookshelves to kind of finish it off. So there you go. That's the dining room. I guess next we're going to do the laundry room here, which also kind of has some green walls, some green tile there. So there's your washer and dryer, and also just kind of a nice kind of laundry room sink there as well. And yeah, so that's pretty much it there, I think, for the laundry room. Pretty simple. And that leads into the garage as well. So now we're going to come in here and tweak the study for the house. So the study was originally kind of off the front, but then I had to move the doors around when I put that bedroom in. So just going through changing the colors to kind of yellow and green, which is kind of interesting. And I do kind of adjust where the furniture goes just to kind of fit things in a little bit better. So kind of move the chairs around and the table around, and kind of move the bookshelves, just some general tweaks here just to kind of help fit in with the changes. But yeah, just recoloring these chairs here to match the rug, which I thought looked pretty cool. I kind of like the green and yellow combination. I think it works pretty well But yeah, there you go. That's the study. So now we're going to move on to this front bedroom here. So this is the new bedroom on the first floor, which wasn't here before. And I actually kind of went for this interesting like mint green and black color scheme, which was, I don't know, kind of different. And putting in just the furniture, just the stuff in the room. So getting in some lamps here as well. So yep, pretty good. So yeah, this is bedroom 1 of 7. There's going to be quite a few bedrooms in this house. I believe 4 bedrooms have the double beds, and then 3 of the bedrooms have single beds. So yeah, plenty of room for quite a large sim family in this house. So yeah, don't have to worry about running out of space. And yeah, this actually bedroom has wood floors, which is nice. And yeah, here I'm just doing some more recoloring. There's a rug as well. And also a closet, of course. All the bedrooms end up having closets, which is something that I've been doing now in my houses. I'd like to have have the closets more realistic. And I guess here to finish off the first floor, I think we're going to do the garage now, perhaps. I guess we'll see. Yeah, so here I'm putting in some lighting here in the garage, at least on the upper level. And I'm also going to have to put in some lights on the lower level here because of the constrained floor elevation. So just doing that as well. And just applying the stone texture to the bottom level, and then just the wood paneling there on the upper level. Also put in some blinds as well. So just doing that. And yeah, I think I just use the simple objects from Fastlane stuff that I usually put in my garages. So just doing that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So here I'm just going to, I guess, recolor the exterior lighting because, it's very important. So just doing that here. Doing some recoloring of all the exterior lights, which it turned out there was quite a few of them. A lot of lights on the outside of this house. So yeah, just going around and doing that to all of those lights and adding in some more here for the garage. So on either side of the garage doors and just in some other areas as well. So just doing that. And yeah, so I think that's it for recoloring exterior lights, as exciting as that is. So now we get to move on to the second floor. So the second floor has, of course, most of the bedrooms here. So here I'm just doing the landing on the second floor. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of space up here. Also the tower as well in the center, which of course I removed that kind of open area that overlooked the first floor as well, because this way these stairs actually both lead to the same place. So yeah, makes a bit more sense. But yeah, just putting in some items here to some general decorative things up here, just so it looks nice. So just doing that, and yeah, so I think that's it for the hallway. Now I'm coming into this bedroom here, which was originally a much smaller bedroom, but it got expanded because I kind of took over some space that was being used for the master bathroom before, I believe. So yeah, but I kept all the same stuff in the room, just made the bed a bit bigger and kind of just recolored some things. But yeah, for the most part, it didn't change too much. So yeah, just kind of rearranging some stuff, changed out the curtains there. But yeah, pretty much it for that bedroom here. And I also put in the closet, of course, as well. So yeah, there's the closet right there, and putting some clothes in the closet. And that's pretty much it for that bedroom, I believe. So next, we're going to move on to another bedroom, question mark, or more exterior lights to do. Anyway, well, that's the master bedroom there, which I come back to later. Also just doing some changes here to this bedroom, which was originally larger, but now it's smaller. And what's happening now? Adding a bit of an overhang there for that balcony. How classy. Very important that it has that, of course. And what's next? So next I'm tackling this kid's room here, which is smaller than it was originally because I kind of had to rearrange the second floor, but I was able to keep most of the same furniture and layout, just doing some small tweaks here. And of course, there's a closet here now as well. But yeah, just doing some recoloring of stuff, just some simple updates here, just so it kind of looks a little bit better. But yeah, just doing that. I have the original wallpaper and carpeting though, so that's unchanged. Kind of still keeping it in spirit of the original. And there's the new closet as well, which is good. And yeah, also going to recolor the rug here. And I think that's pretty much it there for that bedroom. So next we're going to do a bathroom, question mark, or another bedroom. I guess this bathroom here. So this is one of the hallway bathrooms. Pretty simple, has a tub shower combination in it. And it has a blue color scheme, which is nice. So as you can see, there it is. And yeah, just doing that recoloring there. Switching out the tub shower unit as well, just for one that kind of matches better. And yeah, just putting in some stuff here, just some of the usual bathroom details, like the toilet paper, the hand towel, a bit of a mirror, and curtains there. But yeah, that's pretty much it there for that bathroom. And next we move on to this bedroom here. So this is the another one of the single bed bedrooms. So I think the third one. And yeah, ends up kind of going for kind of a blue-gray color scheme in here. And this bedroom was originally where the turret was, or the tower was, in the front of the house. So it's kind of above the other new bedroom downstairs. It also has a balcony, which is nice. A lot of the bedrooms in this house end up having balconies. But yeah, just putting in some details in here. Pretty simple room. Got a little dresser there, of course. And this bedroom actually has an ensuite bathroom, which is nice. It is one of the original bathrooms from the house. It was originally a hallway bathroom, but ended up being an ensuite when I altered the second floor plan here. So it's getting some posters in here as well. And yeah, just doing some of that stuff, getting some curtains, just recoloring them here just so they kind of match the color scheme of the room. So just doing that. And yeah, so there it is. Wonderful. And I also get a rug at some point, I think. So we'll see that. There it is. There's the rug. And I'm also going to recolor that as well. How exciting. And yeah, just going for a pattern there on the rug. And yeah, so just adding in some stuff in the closet as well, of course. I don't think I actually changed the bathroom. I think the bathroom there stays the same. But yeah, so now we're going to move on to this bathroom here. It's another hallway bathroom in the house. So pretty simple. It goes for kind of a red color scheme, I guess. So there it is. And yeah, just doing some tweaks here, doing some stuff around the room, just getting in all the details and things as you'd expect. And yeah, I think I forgot to put a mirror in there for now, but I do put one in, so don't worry. That gets sorted out. Anyway, this is the master bedroom. So the master bedroom got a little bit smaller with the renovation. The master bathroom got a lot smaller because it was quite ridiculously huge originally, so I cut it down a little bit. And yeah, so still pretty nice bedroom. I kind of keep the same general color scheme here, kind of a blue color scheme. This room has a very large balcony that faces the ocean, and also a second balcony that also kind of faces the ocean. So, quite nice part of the house there. So here I'm just adjusting some things. There's the closet there for the master. So a little bit larger than the other closets in the house. Yeah, just doing some tweaks here, moving some of the furniture around. Actually got in a couple couches there, which is nice. And adding in some rugs and stuff. A little bookshelf in the corner, which is, I guess, good to have. And there's some curtains as well, just for those windows. But yeah, that's pretty much the master bedroom there. So we're going to move on now to the master bathroom, which ends up being pretty nice. Ends up having a separate tub and shower, and also dual sinks and all that kind of good stuff. So there's the shower, the toilet, and the tub, and yeah, pretty good. So just doing some recoloring in here as well. So again, this is a much more reasonably sized bathroom than the original house, which had quite an extravagantly sized bathroom. That was like larger than, it's almost like as large as the bedroom, I think. But yeah, anyway, here just doing some detail work, getting in some towels and stuff. And of course, gonna get some curtains on that window and some mirrors as well. So there you go. And next, we're going to move on here to this bedroom, which is the new bedroom that's on top of the garage. This is also a very nice bedroom. I guess it could kind of double as a second master. It also has a balcony that faces the ocean. It also has an ensuite bathroom, but it kind of wasn't as prime of a spot in the house, so it's kind of like a secondary master, or maybe like an in-law suite or whatever, because it is a pretty nice bedroom. But yeah, just putting in the lamps here, for the, on the nightstands, and just also putting in some other stuff there. Got a nice armoire. Also going to get in some seats as well, and recoloring the carpet there. So yeah, there you go. There's a nice rug as well. What else? I guess some curtains in here, and other stuff. There's the couch, or not couch. There's one of the chairs, and there's another chair over there, and also a bookshelf in the dormer there. And there's the closet, and then the bathroom is over at the very end here as well. So yeah, another quite large bathroom, which ends up also having double, I think actually a single sink, but also a separate tub and shower as well. So yeah, keep making it pretty classy here. So actually, I think it's bigger than the master bathroom as well, but there just happened to be more space over here at this side of the house. But yep, just putting in all the details here as well. I like the hand towels and other towels and all that kind of stuff. So just doing that, and also putting in a mirror, of course. There you go. That's the ensuite bathroom there. So yeah, I think that's, oh, actually we have one more bedroom to do, so I'm gonna get to that soon, but just here adjusting the lighting there in the entrance, or in the hallway, I guess. So this bedroom here was originally a double bed bedroom, but or it had a double bed in it, but I had to scale it down here to just having a single bed, or a single, width bed, I don't know what you call it, because of the chimney there and the closet. So yeah, it had to be made a little bit smaller, but again, acts as another, I guess, kids room as well. So works pretty well. So just doing that, getting in the stuff here. It could also be a guest room, I suppose. There's a easel in the kind of turret there, which I kept. I was there in the original house, kept it there, and just kind of putting the furniture around here, just recoloring some stuff, doing those kind of things. So yeah, also just getting in some art, or I guess some posters on the walls. So I guess it's kind of more of a kid's room than a guest room, but yeah, also getting in a rug, also some more lights and stuff like that. And also some plants in the corners and some stuff on the dresser there. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the furnishing at this point. So we're going to be doing some more details here before the screenshots. I hope you stick around for the screenshots at the end. But yeah, just here, just doing some more stuff. My usual tweaks, putting some wood texture there underneath the kind of roof areas, which I like to do. And I'm also going to recolor these stairs here, and also all the kind of pylons on the stilted foundations as well, just so it all kind of matches the house, matches all the recoloring that I've been doing. But yeah, just doing that kind of stuff here, just kind of changing up the stuff under the house, also kind of add some dirt under the house, just to kind of make it a little bit more realistic, because there probably wouldn't be grass under the house. But anyway, just doing some more details like that. I'm also going to recolor the outdoor furniture as well here, along with the grill. So yeah, just doing that kind of stuff and recoloring those chairs outside as well. So yeah, just doing all that kind of stuff here, doing that. But yeah, we're pretty much near the end here, so I really want to thank you all for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And of course, there's a download link in the description below if you want to download this house and place it on Lot 72 in Plymouth Isle. And you can also check out the original house as well. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the screenshots, and I hope to see you next time.